going on, everybody? How you guys doing on Saturday night? We are live from the H.H. Gregg Epic Gamer Studios. This is Mega Team Up, brought to you by CouponBug.com. With me here is nobody! Yeah! Nobody at all. It's just me. Streamer X gave up on me. He said, no more XCOM. You play XCOM again, I'm leaving the H.H. Gregg Epic Gamer Studio. Because that's where we both live. So, you know, I said, you know what? If it's you or XCOM, I'm taking the com. And he's gone now. So it's just me. It's just me here. He'll probably come back for Thursday. That being said, how's everybody's weekend going? Good to see ya. Hell Home, Kayla Rishital, G Rainbow Monk. Hyper Mega Man, not so good to see you, buddy. But everybody else, welcome. Glad you decided to spend at least a few minutes of your Saturday evening with us. All right. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna play XCOM. You know, that's it. You know, normally Streamer X has something insightful to say. He helps, like, kind of lead me into, you know, being an entertaining personality on the internet. But no, it's not happening. Not tonight. I have to make my own charisma. And luckily, I did pour myself a nice big mug of charisma juice, and I'm going to have some of that, and hopefully that'll help. OJ Pete, how you doing, buddy? All right, yeah. TP Floyd, this round of applause is also for you. Is that how I treat my #1 viewer? I'm not sure who that would be, but it's certainly not you, Hyper Mega Man. No, absolutely not. I think TP Floyd is our #1 viewer, by and large. So, making my own charisma, we're in trouble. What if I told you I always was making my own charisma? Would that affect your worldview at all? Sometimes your faith has to be shaken. Anyway, here we are. #2. Okay, you know, I'll give you that. You are our #2 viewer. As in, that's what you are, piece of shit! Yeah! Yeah, got him! Nah, I'm just kidding. You're definitely our #2 viewer. Hyper Mega Man. And that's, you know, that's nothing to sneeze at. So anyway, yeah, May 28th. This is where we are in Game 182. What happened to Game 180? Not Kyle, the one we were playing for an entire in-game year until March. Well, let me tell you about that. You know, they say death by degrees, and that's usually what these games end up being, is, you know, we have to... The whole playthrough kind of hinges on one thing or another, and then we can't get a large landed down, or we can't survive a terror mission, and, you know, that's the straw that breaks the camel's back. Not this time. Game 180 was really well set up. We had a really great stable of planes. We had, like, every Foundry project ever done. The research was good. Everything was on the right track. Now, I wish it would have collapsed in on itself, OJ Pete. We got hit with a second base defense in March. And it was just impossible. I tried so hard. But we just got... you know, not the reinforcements that we needed. The aliens dropped, like, 5 mechtoids in at once, and, you know, it was rough going. And I even tried, like, you know, tried doing the not-so Iron Man type of approach. You know, just as a thought experiment, like, can I get through this if I make a perfect move every single time? And if there was a way to get that done, it was not something that I could manage. So the base defense was after the squad wipe. Yes, it was, and we had a majority of our healthy guys back too. It was a recipe for disaster. We couldn't make it happen, and that was a second base defense, mind you. I've seen some people do this on Impossible, where they only ever see one. And in some cases, rare cases, none at all. I've had that glitch happen to me at least once, where the aliens are about to do a base assault and then they just get bored and go home. I wish that would happen to me. But anyway, yeah, it was a nasty base defense. That to get a squad wipe like that and lose all of our resources and have panic go up everywhere, and for all the planes to get damaged, and for like all of our captives to get let loose, and it's just not a not a good way to go. Hello, you're a drunk. Good to see you, buddy. Anyway, we're back. This is game 182. What happened to 181? You might also ask. Canada left the project in the first month, which is kind of antithetical to the way I play. So I just restarted it in 182. So here we are. This is 182. Canada didn't leave this time. See, my normal, none of us were asking about 180. OJ, your comedic timing has been there lately, man. Round of applause for you. I like that. Went with the France start because I normally always go with the France start. Quai d'Orsay helps mask a lot of my poor play in the early goings, which is nice. The extended requests also end up stocking up my barracks in the later months, which is really nice. So we end up going with that. I try to rush a satellite in North America so we can get the interceptor bonus real quick. And that's something we would have been able to achieve by now if I wasn't stupid and forgot to build another satellite uplink at the right time. So yeah, hooray for me, right? I went to launch my last satellite and I was like, what do you mean at capacity? What? No way. I never would have not built the satellite uplink. But, we're getting there, and panic is fine, so nothing to worry about. The aliens were trying to press France pretty hard early on. They hit me with a terror mission there in the first month, which I think is rare for the country you start in. But we've managed to reduce the panic there quite nicely. This is only classic difficulty, not Iron Man, or not impossible, so these panic levels are pretty good for that type of thing. Anyway, here's the hangar. There's a little bit of red in Europe, but it's rapidly coming back. We have a lot of fighters. Need to get working on some foundry projects, but luckily we are researching experimental warfare. Gonna go into advanced aerospace next. That's the idea. Everything's been going well. Terror missions have been going good. I think we've got after just about every UFO. We only missed a fighter a couple of days ago, but we did manage to make it go away in terms of setting it on fire. How come your officer training school is impacting your SAT block? So the way I choose to make my SAT block is 2x2 of uplinks and then 2 nexuses. If you do it that way, you can get 16. And as for why I put my repair bay here, that's not something I can explain it to you. That I can't do that. Sorry. Roast beef, this is the run it is foretold. What's going on, brother? How are you doing this fine evening? Glad to see you. I've been following your document religiously.
Not Kyle's.
Nope, didn't mean to play that one. That was Hill Holmes' voice. Anyway, yeah. So that's kind of the way I go, and it serves me well enough. Why not laterally though? Man, I can't explain that to you. I'd have to build a bunch of access lifts. I just like to jam officer training school over here so I don't have to worry about it, Why does everything with you have to be a fucking test? That last part is a line from the classic Billy Bob Thornton movie Bad Santa, and not actually a dig on you. Just so we're being clear with each other. I welcome any and all input at all times. Anyway, that's what we're looking at.
Watch your profanity.
I will. Thank you, Hyper. But we have a lot of money in the bank. That's good. We're going to need it for what is to come. Yeah, experimental warfare. Anyway, so that's where we are. We did our first Exalt mission already. It went well. It was a data recovery, so I'm thankful for that. Anyway, yeah, I guess we might as well just play XCOM, right? I guess we could look at the memorial real quick. This mission was awful. Operation Final Sword. It was one of the first UFOs we shot down. And we just got bum rushed by six Seekers, and we could not deal with them. So they just suffocated us all at once, and that was the end of it. So good news is, on missions that were not Operation Final Sword, we've only lost 3, so, you know, can't really complain too much about that. Anyway, off we go into the wild blue yonder of XCOM. Then we'll just start with some nice light abductions in Nagoya, Japan. By the way, I haven't renamed anybody yet. Any insights on soldier development? Yes, I'm trying a couple of things differently. Namely, I'm going to try to restrict most of my engineers to smoke and mirrors. That's something that you got on my case for last time. As well as I'm going to try out a few gunners and infantry with sentinel combined with opportunist. I saw a couple of YouTubers doing that, and it seemed to work very well for defensive situations, so we're going to give that a shot. It's not normally something that I do, though I do build some...
Watch your profanity.
What are you talking... I haven't sworn since you paid for that. You just wasted 1,000 points, Hyper. Alright? Anyway. Yeah, I do tend to do a couple opportunist infantry when the... when their base aim, what's the word I'm looking for? Necessitates it. When their base aim necessitates it. However, I'm just going to diversify and see what happens. Yeah, anyway. If you have a preferred class and you're in the chat right now, let me know, because I haven't renamed anybody. And you could be first off that boat, so to speak. Just don't choose Scout. This guy, I think he's headed for death quickly. He was one of the guys on one of my first missions, but that base health is just really worrying. TP wants a heavy. I can do that. I can do that for you. You are from Spain. That's the Spanish flag, right? Yeah, it has a lot of XP, but he just refuses to get healthier. We need to get him in the weight room. Actually, he'll probably get the leg chop. Wait, can you even do that to officers? Or does that preclude them? Uh-oh. I guess he won't get the leg chop after all. Canada? That's Canada? With the thing in the middle? Really? No. You're full of it. That's not the Canadian flag. Is it? Peru. Okay, I was about to say. I thought the Canadian flag had a symbol in the middle of it that was very distinct. Something that's extremely associated with Canada. You know, though, I've been wrong before. What kind of build is he? Well, let's take a look and see for ourselves. Hollow targeting and battle scanner is what we've got going on with him right now. And of course Deadeye. I really like Deadeye in most of my early game guys because it just really helps you deal with drones and floaters. That's what I like. But where we go from here, well, definitely not in the zone. Definitely concealment with 3 base health, right? That's kind of where you got to go with that. What will he take at T Sergeant? Do you mean... Oh, okay. I already told you. See, I'm a very smart guy. Very smart guy. They will be coming to burn down the White House again. The aliens? Am I missing something? Anyway, preferred classes, tell me now, otherwise you're just going to get whatever's available. Also, we're having a sniper problem, dude, so we need to fulfill some council requests. Yep, we got 2, and I plan on getting more here after a certain point. But squad size 2 is going to be the thing that we want to get, which I'm glad you reminded me because we just made it there our last mission, so I'm going to buy that up right away. Anyway, yeah. Last call. Last call. Do they not teach what in the United States? Vexillology? Not really. Canadians trying to burn the White House, which never actually happened. I don't know, man. You ever see Independence Day? We have no proof that the aliens were not Canadian. I'm just saying. hope I gave you something with big guns, Hyper. I usually make you an assault. I guess we can do that this time around. Anyway, I should start probably playing the game instead of running my stupid mouth. That would probably, you know, probably be good for some people. Do we even have enough soldiers available to have a fully diverse squad here? It's not looking like it. Yeah, we're missing an engineer and a rocketeer. It just doesn't look like we have any that are ready to roll. It is just a light abduction, though, so... Could wait 5 hours for another gunner. That's really not going to work out. Alright then. Well, I have lots of gunners, so we'll bring 2. And, let's see, scouts are where my other surplus is, so we'll bring 2 of those too, I suppose. Yeah. We're having a base health problem with scouts this time around. The executive mansion was burned down. By Canadians? Somebody help me out here, okay? I usually make roast beef a medic. There we go. Whether or not you get a custom nickname is entirely dependent on how I'm feeling at the time that I rename you. That's just an FYI type of thing. Why do I only have 2 sawed-offs? Is that all I built? I mean, I'll never use more than 2 sawed-offs. It's just the principle of the thing, you know? You know? No, I don't need alloy plating. Knock it off, Kyle. You know what? I need to put the sign back up. Yeah, that's what we gotta do. Much better. That'll help. You will carry it. No, no spare medkit. You take a motion tracker. We're still early on yet. I'd give you one of the scopes. TP Floyd. Oh yeah, I promised to rename people. I better do that. You usually are a medic. I don't know why, though. I guess it's because, like... No, I don't know why, actually. I was going to explain it, but there's nothing to explain. I don't know why. There's some people that I've seen them in a certain class so many times that I just associate them with it. And that's what you are in my my canon universe. There. Now G Rainbow Monk has plot armor. He can't die. Have to save the last phalanx for another scout. Before anybody asks, yes, I am in fact building more. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, okay? All right. Try to have a little faith. Well, you know, actually don't have a little faith. I've done nothing to inspire it. Might as well be honest, right? Alright, give you a nice alloy plate. Oh, why did I give my assault a motion tracky thingamajig if I was just going to bring another scout? You know, the things I do confuse even me sometimes. And I have nobody bringing a spare med kit. Do not dumb here. Not dumb area here. Alright, that ought to do. Where's the last phalanx? Did I put that on somebody else because I'm stupid once again? Sounds like something I would do. Yikes, man. 5, 7. No, just regular armor for you, buddy. Let me try that first. Make sure. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's roll out. By the way, tonight's soundtrack provided as always by Petriform, our good friend. Petriform. Petriform.com, Petriform on YouTube, Bandcamp, Twitter/X, Spotify, anywhere good music is served is where you can find him. Check it out, give him a spin today, and tell him that Mega Team Up sent you. I tend to like the butcher shop. All the aliens camp out where the frozen meat is, you know? Just gotta be careful. You know, an example, what I just did, you have to be careful of things like that. So I always go up on the roof to try to make sure there's no meld up there, and there is not. And now I kind of want to leave Rainbow Monk here to make sure they don't try to, like, get at me from the roof. Yeah, I don't see a problem with it, frankly. Oh, we almost doubled up, though. That would have not have been a fun day. Usually just hide behind the truck and, you know, be a general nuisance. I love the early game where half cover is just, you know, it's good enough, right? You can take a hit. Nothing bad will ever happen to you. Mig, hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? That's my boy Mig Creates Games. Yeah. It doesn't block any meaningful part of the game, Hyper, and it's an important life lesson that we all need to you know, pay attention to. And by we all, I just mean me. I need to remember not to dumb area here. Oh, hello. Just coming right through them doors, ain't you? But only one of you, for some reason. Alright then. Well, we got 2 battle scanners. We gotta save one, but we might as well take a look at what these guys are doing over here, right? That's an interesting strategy. Seems like the kind of thing I would do if I was controlling the aliens. Anyway, better hop to it. That's enough out of you. Question remains, where is Thin Man number 3? No harm in taking a look over here, is there? No, I suppose not. Alright, I don't know what's camped out in that freezer room, but it's gonna be a bear to deal with, probably. In either case, we probably want to get there quick. I could really use the money that comes with that meld. I have to resist going for my favorite cover ever, the trash bag. It is the best piece of cover in the whole game. Not in terms of the protection it offers, it's just it's a concept that I love. It's just a trash bag. Why would you hide behind it? Hello. Some floaters in there. Actually, they might not even be in the freezer room. I thought we saw some red blips over there. Thought I did. Well, we know there's nothing over there anyway. Aliens do not know how to open garage doors. They're too dumb. They can't figure it out. We could probably sneak a high explosive over there. I don't see why not. Going for 6? What country are you from? We might never know, but that sounded vaguely Australian. If you're an Australian person, explain to me what that means. Hey, Boyko, do you want to look at the completely uncovered Thin Man right there? Is that something that piques your interest at all? Thank you. Okay, we gotta tread carefully. There's some floaters lurking over there. This tile is not affected by acid. I'm nearly 70% sure about it. Excuse me? Where did you come from? And why are you overwatching? You were not in that first pot. I thought it was 3 Thin Men. You did get the scout. You are a concealment scout with low health. But I guess you are vaguely offensive in that you have hollow targeting and Deadeye. So, you know, got that going for you, which is nice. I don't mind sniper overwatches when it's the marksman's rifle. I feel like that's okay to do. Surprised I didn't panic there. That seemed like it was for sure gonna happen. Somebody correct me, but didn't the vanilla game used to let you run your troops through fire? And they would get very sad about it. I'm almost positive. 87% miss. Now that's what I call epic. How did... What? Did we put a hole in the wall? Did the aliens figure out how to open garage doors? Fascinating stuff. There's also some floaters we haven't accounted for. So, it's a cricket Ah! Thank you. Thank you for telling me. All I know about cricket comes from the children's television show Bluey. And having played it in elementary school PE class, but it was just like a cultural exposure type of thing, you know, like part of the curriculum. I'm not convinced we even played it correctly, but we did have the flat bats. And I learned how to throw a ball at a wicket. But there's always that, you know? I'm not opening that garage door until I absolutely have to. There's floaters out there. They scare me.
Let's do this. 10-4.
Wait, you're... Oh, crapola. Are you kidding me? The cover literally burned away while we were sitting there. That's fantastic. G Rainbow Monk was marked for death already. Just wonderful. Oh, boy, we sure are dumbing here, aren't we? I'm glad you didn't die for real, though. We need to get somebody up to help you. Good Lord Almighty, it's already starting tonight. Where's the Beefmaster at? Yeah, see, there's nothing about that tile that gave me the indication that it was going to be on fire. Just throwing that out there. Here, hide behind this cover. You can go and grab him next turn, okay? Incredible. Yeah, that is a good way to summarize things. Yes, G Rainbow Monk. That is how I would characterize it. Wait, you're flanked? Excuse me? By who? Literally by who? Those guys? That's gotta be a joke. They can see through the truck to you? Good God. I lied. It is dumb area here. We are dumbing to the fullest this evening. This should have been a very routine type of ordeal here. It's quickly turning into garbage the longer we go on. Oh, man. Makes me sick. Sick, I tell you. We need to start getting over there. We need to get over there quickly. Got any good shots? These are fairly good. Those are not fairly good. See, I can hit those guys good, but the problem is that one of these people is flanking our medic upstairs. Who is that? I'm assuming it's this guy. Somehow. Who else could it be? That's the most ridiculous line of sight I think I've ever seen in my entire life. How? Make it make sense. Yeah, lovely. Alright. Yep. Here is around the part of the game where we have to start doing stupid crap to stay alive. And I don't even have a command move because our officer is the one who got hurt there. Well, standing out in the open is not my idea of a good time, so we'll not be doing that. Let's see. I love how I'm always one tile away from making a move that makes sense. It's just always a nice little touch, you know? Okay. That'll help a bit. Can we get a twofer here with the auto laser? Let's see. That'll help a lot. Okay. Sort of takes a little bit of the guesswork out for us, doesn't it? Can we make it a threefer with a 45%? Only one way to find out. No. But, you know. These things are known to happen. A run and gun won't help me here. There's just nothing good it can do for me. Oh, man. We're really going to have to pray, aren't we? God, I wish I could throw a suppression down or do literally anything. All I can do is get Zhu ready to come up and rescue. Oh, he's got 10 HP. Oh my god, where's your cover? You have to be kidding me. None of those things are on fire. The game just does crap that makes no sense oftentimes. Wait, did I name you Roast Medic? I just noticed that. Oh, wow. I put up the do not dumb sign way too late, it seems. That's hysterical. Roast Medic. Alright, get back up, Rainbow Monk. You're not done. Wait, what? I revived and I can still move? No, that's not correct. I don't have paramedic on this guy. Yeah, that's a glitch. Now I'm afraid to take that second move. Yeah, I think, you know, in sports they have what's called a makeup call. When the referees make a... This is not a flank, explain. I guess he's technically in flight. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, anyway, that's a makeup call by the game. Yeah, we shot it like it was a flank. I love how flying and on the ground are the exact same, like, look for floaters. You can never really tell. Also, if we end the game next turn, we will get that meld can, so... Boy, we're too far... We're too deep in not to go for it now, aren't we?
Here I go.
Oh, there was a third. Hello, I see you. And that's what I call epic. Alrighty then. See, do we bring an engineer? Nope, none were healthy. Hooray! .45 is not a bad shot. It's not a good shot. It's definitely not a bad one. No, that's a misclick. I'm going to stick with it, though. In my opinion, that is not a misclick that is worth restarting the game over. Now, if somebody dies this turn, I fully reserve the right to change my mind about that. But for now... Oh, our extra turn from the gods is still active. I'm still afraid to use it. I don't know what will happen. Oh, that scares me. Alright then. I suppose we'll move to cover. He was a paramedic in spirit, you know? He's just being the change that he wants to see in the world. That's a good question. Can I answer it? No. You know, I've never really used the dev console before. How do I even know if it's active? Excuse me. Excuse me. You know, some people might press the tab button. Not me. Tab button's for losers. Gosh, I wonder where that guy's at. I think he might be right there. Alright, we need to end the game this turn. See if we can't get that meld can and others like it. Doesn't seem to me to be too far-fetched of an idea. Lose out on a corpse, but that's, you know, that's minimal. My only reservation is that guy overwatching? I don't think so. I think he double moved out. But one can never be certain, can they? That actually doesn't matter. That's a flank no matter what.
How Australia does it, lads.
It's how Australia does it, lads.
Excellent.
Okay, well that could have been infinitely worse. The cover just melted away around G Rainbow Monk with no indication that it was going to do so. XCOM is just a game you gotta love! Hit / and see if it activates. Alright. But first! Sharpshooter always, all the time, forever. I will not be convinced otherwise. Now we're trying opportunists this time around. And Zhu is a good candidate. Alright, let's hit the /. I didn't see anything change, so my guess would be not. Alright, all Rainbow Monk's crap got hurt.
Commander,
That's a fancy way of saying items were damaged.
haven't found suitable replacements yet. We need to start hiring additional soldiers for the barracks.
Alright, Rainbow Monk, take a break for 28 days. You still got 41 will. Could be worse. We could only have 4 active and healthy soldiers at the moment. That would suck, right? You'll never take anything but Ranger on all snipers? Ranger confers 1 extra point of damage. Tell me that I'm wrong about that in some instances, and I will change my mind. Because if I'm not, then my mind is not being changed. Not on that particular point. I want to get a foundry going. Oh, no foundry for you! I don't have healthy soldiers for this terror attack in Cairo.
Excavation complete.
Aliens really decided to pile it on at the end of the month here. Are you going to build a foundry over a steam vent nut, Kyle? Hell yes I am. I'll do it twice. Watch me. I'll do it 3 times. Okay, I know we have less than a day on that phalanx armor.
Excavation complete.
No, I want my allies, thank you. I know what vital point targeting does, but does Ranger play off of vital point targeting? Like I said, tell me how that makes it. The spiral that started roast beef, stop it! It's very rude. Don't imply something like that is even happening. And for reference, it's not even an injury spiral, it's just a fatigue spiral because we've done so many missions lately. Very few of my troops are actually in sickbay. I mean, wounded day. What's my ally situation? It's alright. We could do an alloy shift, but 80 alloys right now, man? I don't know, bro. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think we'll be alright. This should be the last mission of the month. We've already done our council mission twice over. I finished with Newfoundland before I even started the stream. Alright, anyway. Let's see. Maslova in 16 hours. Appears to be just about all we've got. Yikes, man. That ain't no fun. But we can't just not respond to a terror mission this early on. Woof! Alright, might as well go all in now. The extra damage of Ranger applies to normal and crit damage. Again, I understand. Just tell me how Vital Point targeting and criticals and anything else would make that damage more than 1 extra point. That's what I need to know. Alright, who are we sending on this mission? Whoever is healthy. That's the answer. Oh, wait, hang on. I think we might be good. This is our 3rd terror mission. And the 3rd terror mission, somebody correct me if I'm wrong, is nothing but zombies and chrysalids. Am I right about that? Somebody help me out here. Okay? Applies to the base damage range. Okay, there we go. Thank you. That's what I needed to know. It applies to the range. Alright. So, what I assumed was it confers 1 extra damage based on, how much damage has already been done. So, theoretically, with an extra base damage, you can multiply that with a critical. I'm starting to understand what it is you mean now. Okay. Alright. Let's see, we might as well take an officer. Though I think this is the real easy terror mission. You know, the one that's supposed to give you a break. G Rainbow Monk says yes, yes, yes. Okay. I'll bring a medic so that everybody else isn't fatigued too bad. Even though the medic herself will be injured. Since I'm low on snipers, I just think we won't even bring one. In all honesty, because it is the zombie apocalypse, I'm half tempted to just send these 5. Tell me that's a bad idea. I'm listening to criticisms about how bad of an idea that is. If I were on my own, I might have tried it. Rocketeers are also at a premium right now. Who are we gonna bring? We'll bring Lance Corporal Stan. See, the thing is, I'd bring... Yeah, exactly, roast beef. I'd bring 5 soldiers, and we would get mobbed by 6 chrysalids on the first turn. Have no idea what to do. Alright, everybody bring some good stuff and some AP grenades. I'm just going to sweep through the map real quick and get the things going that we need to get going. Oh, all my phalanxes are finally done. That's a bright spot. And I feel like it's necessary to reiterate. There's no spiral starting. I'm speaking truth into power right now, okay? Alright? I'll bling the razor. You know what? I didn't used to have a speech impediment, but I'm rapidly developing one now that I've started streaming. Rapidly developing one. I usually say more ammo the better in these cases. We don't really need to bring armor. With zombies and chrysalids, you get hit or you don't. Oh, wait a minute. Get out of here, Davies. I'm bringing Deschamps. Oh, wait. No, wait. You were one of the only healthy ones. Crap. Okay, we'll clear Deschamps then. Let's see, who else has like 4 days? I don't even have an assault, do I? No, that's one of those things you need for a mission like this. I'll bring a flashbang. It can help in case we get swarmed by chrysalids in that hypothetical situation I described earlier. And everybody gets nice phalanx armor. Isn't that just lovely and wonderful? Sure, bring a sawed off. Why not? Why not? Because you're epic. Okay, there's one thing I wanted to do that I haven't done yet. Oh yeah, rename people. I'm gonna make Hillhome a medic too. He was an assault last time. Hey, Doomed Civilian! There's Domed Civilian. Would you prefer to be Domed Civilian? Knowing you, you probably would. What's the furthest I've been Mega Team Up? It was actually the last game we played. I made it well into March of the next year. I thought for sure we were on a collision course with excellence. And then it didn't happen. Yeah, see, that's what I figured. DC. That's what my wife calls you. Is it okay for another man's wife to have a nickname for another man? Especially one that's over the internet many miles away from her. Is that okay? Hey, what's up, Nameless Guy 73? You're in infantry now. Congratulations. Wait, what? You heard me. You're in the game. It's like EA Sports. Isn't that what they do? It's in the game. Who else in the chat have I forgotten about? OJP? Yeah. Didn't mean to forget you, OJ. You're valuable, and you matter. Is what's more. I wish Crystal was here so I could wish him happy birthday. EA sucks? Yeah, they do. You definitely put your job application into the wrong building. You should not have come to work for me. Even Exalt would be a better bet at this point. Being ignored as part of the MTU experience. Get some new material, bud. You did that one last time. Okay? Alright? Pal. Buddy. Chief. Also, TP Floyd, what country is this? This red one with the stuff going on. Alright, off we go into zombie land. At least we don't have to worry about this one too much, right? 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 Hey, nobody said it didn't. Kyrgyzstan? Kyrgyzstan? I don't know how to pronounce that, man. It's not a... Well, I don't think it's a star. It's more of a sunburst, but I guess that's... The sun is a star, so... We're getting into semantics at this point. Oh, it's been a while since I've seen this one be a terror map. Alright. Sweep and clear. Kill as many things as we can. There's some things to kill over there. Some things to kill in here. Things to kill just about everywhere you look. Let's see. The things to kill are behind that wall, though. Of that I can be certain. And by certain, I mean, you know, that certain could mean anything at all. I might command him back just to be safe. Okay. I don't think he's in danger, but, you know. There I go thinking again, right? I did send an officer, right? Oh, no, I didn't! Yeah! Remember, I took her off because I was like, I already have a medic. I don't need another one. Wow. I'm really blowing it out of the park today.
Moving out.
You know what? Let's send you some emergency help here in every sense of the word. Oh, really? Oh, that's fantastic, especially. Good God almighty. I don't think they can get to me. I guess we're about to find out if they can or not, but I'm fairly certain they cannot. Did I motion tracker? Yes, and everything looked like it was on the other side of a wall. I don't think any of those chrysalids can touch me. And even if they could, I think they're going to go for civilians anyway. But just the same. Can I sneak an AP like all the way over there? No. Oh, yeah. No, I saw the red. I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes. Gosh, this was just supposed to be easy breezy beautiful cover girl, and we are not making it happen. I don't think that's going to do 4, is the thing. Hopefully that zombie will just become disinterested. Oh, great. Epic. That's real cool. Alright. Hopefully that zombie will become disinterested and go for a civilian. Speaking of, I'm going to kill one all on my own self. Alright, that should help. I don't think those chrysalids can see me. I really don't. I don't think they can get to me in one turn. And if they could, I don't think they're going to want to, is the other thing. By want to, I mean, I think the AI will make them attack civilians instead of me. But I've been wrong before. In fact, let's see how wrong we are. Wow, way to miss the only 2 Overwatches that would have bailed us out. Yep, wrong on all fronts. Goodbye, Doom Civilian. Have fun being dead. Listen, you guys are the ones that missed the Overwatches. You have only yourselves to blame if you're panicking. Well, we made a hash of this, didn't we? Should have been easy. See, what's worse is I think that zombie will raise next turn and get the guy who's panicking now. And then we'll really be in the shit. Excuse my French. This looks ugly. Yeah, it does. Feels that way, too. I know of one thing we can do to prevent that zombie massacre from happening. And we're going to have to make use of it. No two ways about it. Alright, where's my engineer at? Where did that third chrysalid go? I think he went to go attack civilians somewhere. That's my best guess. We will come out of this one, relax. We'll win. It'll be an ugly win, but we'll win. Of that I have no doubt. Oh, there's the other chrysalid. I found it. Speaking of doomed civilian, guess what other civilians are doomed? Alright. That was an off-color joke, I'm aware. I love how that chrysalid didn't die despite the fact that I threw a AP grenade directly into him at like 2 health. Okay. So, the zombie will raise right there. I think if I take Hyper Mega Man right here... Oh, well, we could get a CCS if we had any ammo. Alright. Put a pin in that for now. We take one shot, and then I think we're going to Overwatch there. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I feel like one of those zombies can definitely reach me from there, though.
I'm on the move.
Yeah. What's worse, they might pull my Overwatches before that zombie raises. At this point, it's just going to have to be a chance that we're willing to take. there's not a whole lot of other ways around it. Keeping talking while streaming this game is bloody hard. Yeah, I'd agree with you. Alright, that becomes... Excuse me?! I beg your pardon?! Somebody make that make sense, brother! What?! Oh, now I'll Overwatch! Now that none of us are in any danger, you have got to be kidding! Listen, I'm sorry about your ears, bro, but somebody tell me that makes sense. Explain it to me. Explain it to me like a toddler. The fact that he just meandered up through multiple Overwatches to go and whomp my guy. You're gonna have to make it make sense for me because I can't do it on my own. Good God! That has to be a joke, brother! I can't... You know, I turn into Hulk Hogan when things are incredulous, for some reason. No, I knew that zombie would raise, nameless guy. That's why I set the Overwatch trap. What I want to know is, why didn't it work? The game just straight up decided, like, you, Overwatch, shooting people? Nah, fam. That's not for you. Everything about that is just... And no kills, of course. It's messed up as can be, my friend. Alright, we're gonna have to shove another AP in the door. Don't reload. You have so many other things you can do that are not that. We should get a kill on that zombie fairly easily. In the meantime...
I'm all out.
No criticals? And he's acided. Of all the rotten luck in the world. Can you throw a grenade even though you're panicked, please? Be extra epic if you could. Alright. Here's the idea. That guy's gotta go, no question. Let's make sure he's taken care of first. These three need to die. This should do it. There we go. Alright, now that guy needs to die, but I've got other ideas. Boy, this is a real big thinker here. Okay, we got just enough. Okay, you have got to go. Ain't no thing about it. Might just run up and use the sawed-off. Yeah, that's about the only play that makes sense here, isn't it? Alright, off we go then. See, aren't you glad we brought it? I know I am.
We're green to go.
I would like to reload, but at the same time... Ugh. And risk 2 chances to panic? Yuck, man. I don't like anything about it. Glad CCS doesn't make you acid. Oh no, I rage quit all the time when stuff breaks. I just don't do it on stream. But yeah, I noticed zombies and CCS just don't work. It wasn't CCS, though. It was an Overwatch. I didn't leave it to chance because I know how broken CCS is. Okay? I used Overwatch specifically to avoid the pitfall of believing that CCS would work. You know? Because that's how you have to be about it sometimes. Okay. We're more or less out of the mess now. Out enough for my liking. Anyway. It was hairy there for a brief moment, and we really shouldn't have lost Doomed Civilian. But in fairness, that was his name, was Doomed Civilian. Having a name like that on a terror mission. You know, I hate to victim blame, but he was definitely asking for it. Anyway. Hey, Patricia Lalem, thank you for joining the Mega Team. You're not here to sell me VTuber rigging, are you? I hope not, because I don't need any. I'm already a VTuber. Yeah, he was wearing that skimpy sleeveless armor, OJP. Never understood why, like, the first thing that that XCOM decides to develop in terms of armor is, you know, let's take the sleeves off. That'll provide for increased protection for everybody. Doom Civilian was a Rocketeer, right? I forget what he was. I think he was my scout because I don't have... No. If you can't fight aliens while being sexy, what's the point of fighting aliens? I think in general I would agree with you. Anything worth doing is worth doing sexfully. Where's the other guy? Oh, it was you. Nameless guy. I don't think I've ever had a terror mission where it's been like, I have to make sure I save more than one civilian this time around. Still some chrysalids left. Yeah, I know XCOM 2 gets kind of wacky with the fashion choices. Looking forward to getting there someday. But I refuse to play XCOM 2 until I show mastery over Long War. I'm gating myself off from it, you know?
Moving to position. Locked and loaded.
Someday I will finish Long War. Won't be today, won't be tomorrow, but it could be a couple months from now. Oh man, that guy's gonna turn into a chrysalid who just bones the ever-loving bejeebers out of me when I least expect it. Hey PJ, what's going on? Oh hey, what's up, zombies? What you got cooking up in here? Where'd that civilian go? Were they like, an AP grenade is coming, we gotta get lost quick? That would have been a smart thing to do. Oh, Ederville's here? Hey, Ederville! What's going on? So I'm trying to pay attention to the chat. That's normally Streamer X's job, man. You know? Everything is just... I'm lost without him. Never have any idea what to do. Everything's much more difficult without my main man, X.
Heading there now. Grenade out.
Gosh, that sure is interesting how we threw 2 AP grenades and got 1 zombie kill. That's fascinating stuff we've encountered here. I don't think I have any left. No, I got 1. Good, because we're going to use it. Kind of have to at this point. Prepping for your demo stream tonight. What's on the slate? I love this glitch. Just the infinite nod. The nauseating nod. He's streaming demos. Oh, thank you, OJ. Yes, I was very confused at first, but you cleared it all up for me. You guys kill as many civilians as you want. You already killed the only one that mattered. Crypt Custodian? Frogan Encore. Ooh. Didn't know there was going to be an encore. I liked the original well enough. Oh, that's just what we wanted! Fantastic! Yes! By moving all of 2 spaces, we managed to get that excellence to happen. This is why I brought a flashbang. You're welcome, self. Did we end up losing one this mission? Yes, we did. Doom Civilian sadly had to die for the cause. After I insisted that chrysalids could not see him. Thanks for missing that 74. That's the thing that makes me awfully happy when it happens. Luckily, I flashbanged just for this occasion. That's a good lore-friendly way to look at it. But I refuse to believe that... You know, because line of sight, there was no line of sight. Not for the chrysalids. That's not how they're supposed to operate, you know? They can't see me, they're not allowed to walk up to me and kill me. They can't talk. They don't have communication. What, did the zombies, were they like, he's over there? Sorry, I don't believe it. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying what you're selling. No, sir. Nor do I have to. Also, that zombie is a priority because it is gonna pop. Here, have one of these. They use alien methods to track you? Again. Zombies should not be able to share sight with chrysalids. Sick! 74% miss, bro. Sick! That was the most epic gamer thing I have ever seen. 96%! Oh, I love XCOM, bro! It's my favorite game in the whole world. Oh, and that's a real insult to injury moment. Oh, they are trapped behind the fire, though. I didn't even notice that. That's kind of funny. Woo! Wonder if that'll do it. Yeah, there we go. Alright, well that could have been way uglier. A lot of people were predicting our a squad wipe before that, so, you know, there you go. They are pregnant, the baby is controlling them. Alright, I'll accept that. If one of them has a baby chrysalid in it, maybe they can communicate with the other chrysalids. I get that. You know what? We'll go Ranger on OJP. Pepper. I like that. Aggression every time, though. Aggression every time. Oh, everybody's getting base health. Everybody who survived. Yeah, you're going to be in aggression infantry. I haven't really built one yet, so. We will be in touch. All right. You know what I'm going to do, just preemptively? I'm going to hire a couple more rookies. Just take us up to an even 50. That makes me upset. It really does. That shouldn't have happened. You'd be a bit salty after that run? You know, if we would have, like, chain panicked into, like, everybody dying, you know, I'm not going to pretend like I would have kept streaming. I'm not superhuman now. Come on. Yeah, I love aggression. Aggression is great. In real life and in XCOM. Okay, let's see. I got 86 bucks left, and I just need to save it, because we got a lot of Foundry projects we're going to want to build here soon.
Contact detected.
Bro, you have to be kidding me. How many resources do the aliens have this month? I don't really have anybody that can go after this. It's just going to increase panic. We're going away on the first hit. Maybe this will be the luckiest interception of all time. We can just keep re-engaging forever. Nope. Bye. Go ahead and bomb who you want. I don't care.
Contact detected.
I do have another. What's the worst that could happen?
We have eyes on the bandit.
What's the worst that could possibly happen? Okay, you're done. You're done, bro. All right. Thank you. Thank you for nothing. Thank you for absolutely squat. See, I don't think I'm a bad commander. I just think I have negligent and disobedient soldiers. Wait, did it even bomb or did it just leave? I don't know. Maybe I don't know anything anymore. Maybe I'm just a big dumb idiot. Alright, right into advanced aerospace. This is what the roast beef document tells me to do. I don't want to hear any SHIT over it, okay? Alright? Don't you be doing none of that. Don't do it. Too early? No, nuh-uh, nuh-uh. This strategy was specifically designed for me. It says it in the document. These are words that the Beefmaster himself wrote. I don't want to hear any pushback from you or anyone else over it. I am following directions for once in my life. Weapons, no. Scout Sniper, though, I would be very tempted on. I can always build more laser rifles. In fact, maybe I should. No, I need to do an Exalt scan soon. If you call 4 days soon. Of course you're impressed with the progress of the XCOM project. You know, I'm impressed myself, quite frankly.
Beyond our expectations, and that is not a statement this council makes lightly.
$90 for 12 meld? Yeah, we're going to take that each and every day of the week. Absolutely we will. Alright. I have a little money. Did get the Foundry going and the uplink going. I need an alien containment. But I am currently power stripped right now. Not power blocked, because I can build more power. Should I sell my UFO stuff? No, I'll need those for the Foundry projects that I want to do. See, not dumb area here. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. I'm not thinking good, but I am thinking. What we're gonna do is we are going to prepare for another council request that will give us a soldier. Because we got a while before advanced aerospace hits. Can we defect to Exalt? See, that would have made for a more interesting game now, wouldn't it? If we got to play from Exalt's perspective. You know, last game we played was the first time I ever did an Exalt base assault, and I was shocked by how easy it was. I was absolutely gobsmacked. All you do is just wait at the edge of the helipad and blow the walls up, and they just slowly walk towards you. I was really looking forward to meeting the boss enemy of the map, and I never got to see him. He died before he even came in sight of my squad. Iago Van Dorn. China, you want a satellite? That's nice, but I can't just give it to you. Oh, I need to scan. But money is scant. Alas. Good grief and alas. Sell a little bit of Valerian. Just a little bit.
Intel scan complete.
2 cells?
D on assault cell locations.
Where's my lowest ranked assault?
Things are relatively quiet for the moment.
Hunuge. She went on the last data recovery, so there should be such a thing as Exalt experience. Or likewise, like, you shouldn't be able to send them again on a covert operation. It's like, hey, didn't you betray us the first time?
Covert operative deployed to disrupt assault cell in the United Kingdom. Contact detected.
Large is gonna land. It's probably an abductor.
Commander, we're tracking several reported abductions.
Please waste your time
I've got the coordinates locked
in one of the countries I have coverage over. That makes me happy. And thankfully the aliens did give us a break for a couple of days, like I said. Wait, where's your spiral now, roast beef, huh? Huh? If they killed everyone there, it means he wasn't seen. You know, I like to think that our covert operative is, like, attending Exalt meetings. You know, where they plot on, like, the worst fashion choices imaginable and, you know, why they should side with the aliens. Alright, the latest Exalt meeting is called to order. First on the list, we have at least 3 new pinstripe patterns being considered for our uniforms. Pinstripes are ugly, by the way. Don't ever wear them. I had a pinstripe suit when I was in middle school, man. My mother insisted, you look so good in pinstripes. No. No, I did not. I looked like a nerd, because I was. Gunner with 63 aim. You really hate to see that. That just ain't no fun. Like I said, you got this? Was I mad at you? I feel like I was mad at you. Which is causing you to say that. I don't remember. My memory is spotty. Oh yeah, the spiral! Yeah, that's why I was mad at you. It's okay, all is forgiven. But look at all the green everywhere, bro! How can that be a spiral? You know, that's the kind of thing Streamer X would say. In fact, I'm glad he's not here, because when Doom Civilian died on that last terror mission, he would have been like, time to leave! We gotta go! I keep trying to tell him, he never listens to me. I'm like, dude, I have watched multiple YouTubers do Long War, and I have never seen one of them lift off from a mission. Never. Once. Not one time. And it's not like, you know, I think that is, you know, the sunk cost fallacy is a practice that makes those YouTubers good. No. They are good because they don't, they're good because they're confident enough to not consider it. And I have to find that confidence. Not saying I have it now. I'm just saying I have to get there. Someday or other, you know? Survivorship bias? Yeah, it's true. You know, the only YouTube Long War campaigns I watch tend to be ones where people have succeeded. People who have failure Long War campaigns, I'm guessing they don't upload them to YouTube. That is an interesting thing to consider. For example, I've uploaded none of my previous 182 failed campaigns. And whenever somebody hears that number, 182, they're like, oh my god, that's so many. Not really. And here's why. I'd say a good 60% of those campaigns never even got past, like, Mission 3. I abandoned a lot of them just because, you know, the Steam vents weren't in a place that I liked, or, like, the first mission just had a bad luck thing happen with it or something like that. You know. The first mission's just so painful, dude. Like, if things start going south, I just don't have the wherewithal to stick with it. Steam vents do matter, yes. If they're not on the right side of the, is it a map, a diagram, a blueprint? I don't know. I don't know what you call it. If they're on the right side of the base, away from your first satellite uplink, is it even worth going any further? You know? To me, no. That's why I have 182 save files. You know? You know? There's a mod for Steam Vents. G-Rainbow Monk, it's funny you mentioned that, bro. I was trying to avoid saying something, but this is, you know, game 182, and this is the first time that we are, in fact, using it. So, the way I see it, I've played through so many of these, I've earned some good RNG when it comes to that. In fact, if there was a mod where you could change the positions of the Steam Vents, I would just make them where I want them to be. Because I feel like, you know, if I were part of the XCOM consortium, making the XCOM base and picking a location, I would pick one that had Steam Vents in the places I wanted it to be. You know? That's lore-friendly. It's a lore-friendly cheating explanation. Knowing when to evac is a great skill. Yes, and knowing that that's the ultimate skill, right? Doesn't get any better than that. Need to build more laser pistols. Everybody needs more laser pistols. Alright, who needs a name? I don't think anybody in the chat does. Also, OJ Pete says Beagle had some failed campaigns. To that I would respond with, you know, Michael Jordan lost some basketball games. You know? He didn't win every single one of them. But he's the greatest of all time for a reason, you know? Now let's get some other Discord people going on in here. Beagle is not MJ? Name me another XCOM YouTuber who has a character named after them in a canon XCOM game. Until then, that's the end of the discussion, in my opinion. Alright, OJ, jeez. Wow, okay. Somebody found their teeth out of nowhere. Alright, fine. Fine. You're right, I was wrong. Does that make you happy? Does it make you feel like a big man to see me grovel at your feet like this? You know, I hope it was worth it. Hope it was worth it, bud. Hope it makes you feel good. You're starting to think that maybe I am Kyle? What would give you that impression? Oh, boy, oh, boy. I love you guys. You guys are my guys. I'm starting to think I can never succeed, because if I succeed, I won't ever play Long War again. I mean, I'll do it on XCOM 2 someday. But, you know. That is the future of my XCOM play on this channel, by the way. We'll do an Iron Man run on vanilla XCOM 2, I think. And then give Long War of the Chosen a shot. See if we can ever... Now, I'll never do rebalanced. I looked at the changes that makes. It just seems like it's trying to make it more difficult. It doesn't seem more rebalanced in the slightest whatsoever. Yeah, I owe a lot to Beagle too, Rainbow Monk. And yes, it does make him doomed. It does make him add revenue, Doom Civilian. Whereas I don't make revenue for nothing. The only thing I make revenue for is subscriptions, of which OJ Pete has bought like 1 billion of them. So, shout out to that guy. He's the GOAT. I don't love you. I'm always talking bad about you. Listen, there's such a thing as tough love. Okay, it happens. It's a thing. a thing that you got to be prepared for. Anyway, I got to start naming people and playing XCOM, because that's what you guys came for, is not me talking to the chat, right? 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 Thanks for donating all those bits, OJ Pete. It's kind of like Christmas in July. That's what the bit notification would say if it was working. Haven't been able to fix it to this day, and I still don't know why. But thanks, OJ. Thank you for the 100 bits. Shout out to my boy OJ Pete. That's my quarterback. Speaking of, who you guys got in the Super Bowl? I think the Chiefs will win, but I'm rooting for the Niners just because I don't want the Chiefs to win. Who am I forgetting? Like everybody in Discord ever? You know, I'm naming somebody after Red Falcon. Red Falcon doesn't come by the streams anymore. Red Falcon's a personal, real-life friend of mine. He is the reason that we even play this game on stream. He's the first person to suggest it.
The next deployment site is in the UK.
And he doesn't even come by anymore. Isn't that a shame? Have I ever watched somebody play Beyond Impossible? No, but I would like to. I would like for you to link a playlist of that in the Discord if you wouldn't mind. Because I would love to see that. I would love to see what kind of person who hates themselves play that game.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike team is touching down now.
Oh, I hate this spawn. This is the worst place to spawn.
You 5x5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
And a certain team deserted you, Hyper. That's why you got to root for the Battlehawks now in the XFL/UFL. Not only am I a born and raised Battlehawks fan, if there is such a thing. Are they in here? Maybe. I have a Battlehawks hoodie, which is officially licensed XFL apparel. I have worn it on the stream several times. If you've ever seen me wearing a blue hoodie, it's usually that one.
Move into position.
Though I have been wearing the Mega Man Surfbot hoodie a lot as well. Today I got the Mega Team Up drip on. The only Mega Team Up hoodie in existence. There's only one. I would never, ever dare to imply that there would be a market for merchandise for Mega Team Up. That's an interesting development. Okay. And no meld anywhere to be found. Ain't that just the way? I think we'll pull back just because I don't like taking on a full cover Thin Man here.
Okay.
That's my right. I don't have to do it if I don't want. I'm protected under the 42nd Amendment. I don't have to take on a full cover Thin Man. It says that in that amendment. The 42nd is totally real. I didn't just make it up. Okay? Thank you. Thank you for understanding.
I'm rolling. Damn it, missed the target.
Damn it!
On my way. Attack.
Ouch. I take the flush because of poor aim, you know? And to miss it like that? That hurts. Good lord, this is the most resilient Seeker of all time. What do I gotta do, bro? Give a man a break. Finally! Get out of here. I'm afraid that Thin Man could flank me if I move here. Might be an idiot, but I'm not stupid. Since I have the extra smokes, we use the extra smokes. I love shredder rockets when it comes to robotic enemies, especially drones and seekers. See, that's exactly what he did too. Did you guys see that? I can learn. This is not a dumb area here. Never tried Terror for the Deep. No, but I have played the DOS XCOM. I've quote-unquote completed it. I had to save scum to make it happen. The DOS XCOM is way too hardcore, even for me. What else did we pull? Was it 2 Seekers and a Thin Man? 3 Seekers and a Thin Man, okay. Nice shot. Well done. There's this lull in the game right about the time you get laser weapons where there is just nothing the aliens can do against you. You have the advantage no matter what. And then they start getting their research. Thin men get like 12 HP, and all of a sudden you're on the back foot once again. But that little lull, that's the place that I like to live in. Such a calm and peaceful place. Mmm. Did you really just say mmm? Epic 80% miss. That was epic gamer moments right there, if I have ever seen them. You know, if you guys take a full flank Seeker beam to the face, it's only your fault right now. Just FYI. It's not my fault that you die from that. It's yours. My understanding is the next 3D XCOM game is going to be, but I don't mean 3D, I mean modern generation, I guess, if you can say that. XCOM game is going to be Terror from the Deep, based on like XCOM 2's ending. Not that I know what the ending is, but I've just heard people on the subreddit talk about it, so.
Ready to engage.
Let's do this.
Also, I watched The Voice play Terror from the Deep on Thursday. Shout out to The Voice. _voice_. Good friend of the stream. XCOM Remastered. I don't think we'll ever get that, you know? I honestly do feel, in terms of, like, reimaginings and reboots, this XCOM is, like, as good as one of those could ever be. And I feel like people who are used to this one would play a DOS remaster and think, oh my god, why is this so brutal and terrible? I hate it. That would be my reaction at the very least. Alright, sounds like the last of the enemies are inside the TV show room.
I'm on the move. Let's do this.
Yeah, I'm sure I speak for the entire XCOM fan base when I say that Chimera Squad is not canon. No matter what anybody says from Firaxis about it.
Moving to position.
The aliens are not our friends.
Headed there now.
Even if they learn how to wear pants, they're still not our friends.
We're alone out here.
Bit concerned all the people involved in this have left. You mean all the people involved in XCOM have left Firaxis? Yeah, Jake Solomon leaving is it's a sticking point. There's not any two ways about it. He was the brains.
On my way.
Speaking of, if you guys have never seen the XCOM prototype footage on YouTube, definitely check it out. It's wild. It's crazy just how different this game used to be. There's video footage of like a console version, and I know there are console versions of XCOM, but there's footage of a console version that uses like the buttons and the analog sticks, and it is weird. It is really, really strange. I highly advise you to check it out.
I'm rolling.
Because nothing is the way that you are used to.
Throwing grenade.
it's weird. They wanted to, like... Oh, hi, Mr. Drone. I see you over there. Was this all drones and seekers? That sucks. I didn't get any meld off of it. What can you do? What was I saying? Yeah, they had this weird thing going on. Where, like, they felt like the XCOM soldiers and the aliens, like, always needed to be shooting at each other. And it was chaotic and made no sense, and I'm really glad they got rid of it.
Moving.
It's bizarre stuff, seriously, check it out. If you like this game, it'll blow your mind to see what it used to look like. Yeah, and what's even stranger is they wanted it to be more dynamic from their own, like, stylistic choice.
Good to go.
Where'd that other drone go?
Solid copy.
Because I could... If you've seen the video, it makes sense, but, like, if you see the constant combat, that's what they called it, I'm pretty sure. We had this concept called constant combat. If you see the video of the constant combat, you would think, oh, like, you know, a studio executive told them to do this. But no, no. Like, to appeal to the Call of Duty generation?
Another one down.
That was the easiest mission in history. Yeah, and that's what suppression ended up becoming. Was that weird and wacky concept. But yeah, like they were all shooting at each other, but it didn't mean anything. It was just bullets flying everywhere for fun. OJ Pete smashing in the new emote. What do you think of that one? If you missed the Thursday stream, it won't make sense. I love Fire in the Hole for Rocketeers, man. I just love it. Aren't I allowed? Aren't I allowed to love it? You know what? I am allowed. Why would I take rapid reaction? Who would do that? Not me. Not on a Rocketeer. Fine. I'll try it for you, Rainbow Monk. I just love Fire in the Hole so much.
We will be in touch, Commander.
I have money. What was it that I said I needed to buy again? I don't remember. Oh yeah, one more laser rifle. Just one. One. You recall telling me the eyes were too close. No, it'll look fine when we zoom out. Then get Shredder next. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't think I've ever taken Shredder on a Rocketeer before. What does that do besides give you an extra Shredder rocket? Listen, I'm open to it, okay? I'm certainly open to it. I just need you to tell me how that benefits me. What is my opinion of laser pisters? I love pissing, and laser pisters make it, you know, much more accurate to do that, so... Laser pistols I like too, by the way. Never taken Shredder? Holy shit. Hey, excuse you! What does it do for you besides give you an extra Shredder rocket and give you Shredder ammo in your gun? I do give Shredder on loadout. Yes, thank you, OJ. Thank you for defending me. It's warranted. That's their job. Disagree. Their job is to shoot rockets. Of all kinds. Oh, that scout's gonna land. I like that. No way, this is a trap, right? Doesn't give Shredder a gun? Then why would I take it? One Shredder's enough, right? Right? Well, I mean, I guess when you pair that with Mayhem, it kind of becomes something, doesn't it? I'm willing to entertain this idea for now. For now. In my infinite grace and wisdom. However, the rudeness will not be tolerated. Specifically, you saying holy shit like I'm not a tactical mastermind who has never done it on purpose. How dare you? Hey, G Rainbow Monk, watch your tone with me. Don't you do that all caps. Don't you do that all caps with me, young man. I will send you to your room. Very unlikely trap. August. What comes in September? I don't know. What does come in September? Was that a rhetorical question? Was it poetic in nature? What comes in September but depression, longing, etc. Never heard someone say they've never taken extra shredder rocket on a Rocketeer. Man! You're acting like I present myself as, you know, the be-all, end-all master tactician. Which I am. You're gonna take a small bet that I might see heavy floaters this early? If it's a trap ship, I guess there's no doubt about that, but, you know. Still, this is way early for heavy floaters. I haven't even seen a cyber disc yet. We very rarely see mutons. In fact, the last time I saw a muton was during a during a landed medium earlier. .65 aim merked a lot? Come on, brother. Need to work on that. You know, I'm gonna name a soldier after Sam Crystalheart. Maybe someday she'll come back. Streamer X and I were talking the other day about how she's gone, never to return. Sad days. Berserkers? Possible. When do mutons appear? They're already introduced to the pool right now. I think I've seen them in one other mission, actually. I might have been fibbing. Hey, Crystal! Happy birthday, bro! Good to see you! Everybody in chat, please wish Crystal a happy birthday. And you have already got a soldier named after you, by the way. Just FYI. Just FYI. You were talking earlier? OMG, so many birthdays? Crystal, explain yourself. I gotta remember more Discord and chat people. There's so many other members of the Mega Team whose names I'm forgetting. And it makes me sad to do things like this, to forget about people. Do be shopping. Did you, you go to Tesco? Would you tell me if you did? Oh, I don't have good sniper rifles. I forgot, because I don't have advanced beam lasers. What a shame. Who's in the Discord? I need more names. Streamer X always gives me the names. This is so sad. It's so sad. Oh, Ghosty Gristle. There's a good one. I wonder where Ghosty is tonight. We normally see him. Watch him have been lurking the whole time. Or worse yet, having said hello to me long before now. Yeah. Can we call a random soldier Waldo? Sure. Waldo White. Mouse. And lastly but not leastly, there's at least one like XCOM person who always comes that I'm forgetting. Oh, how about King Arthur? Is it Pendragon or Pendragon? They both sound alright to me. Pendragon. Good to know. Thank you, OJ. OJ, you have not been failing to make me laugh at all these past couple days. You're on it, man. Whatever the sauce is, you got the sauce.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
The only Uther I know is
Within the continental United States.
the one from Warcraft 3.
Aircraft to a landing site in a rural area outside of a
He had a last name. For some reason, I can't remember it. Was it Pendragon? Is that the joke? Lightbringer. Yeah, that's the one. Good days, man.
This is Big Sky. We're in position near the enemy LZ.
I always talk about this with Streamer X, but I used to play, you know, Dota when it was a Warcraft 3 mod. I had Warcraft 3 on disc. I remember when Blizzard released an update where you didn't have to have the CD in to play the game anymore. You know, back when they were a company that was oriented towards, like, you know, people who enjoy video games and not just people who enjoy spending money, they did, you know, quote-unquote that type of thing, and it was very nice. Anyway, long story short, used to play Dota when it was a Warcraft 3 mod, and I remember when a little game got released called League of Legends that was supposed to be very much like it. I was a beta tester for that game, and I eventually bought the physical edition of the game from a GameStop. I'm not even kidding. It came with a poster and everything. And I remember Streamer X and I had a lot of fun playing it, but I stopped playing League of Legends. And I'm not kidding you, I swear. I stopped playing it because, like, I got too good at it, and online matchmaking just wasn't a challenge anymore. And I was like, you know, this is clearly, like, not going anywhere, you know? Nothing's going to get any better. It's just a cheap ripoff of Dota. You know, supposedly Valve's working on a Dota 2 type of thing, so I'm not going to waste any more of my time on League of Legends. And it was like 6 months after that, it became like the biggest esport in the world or something like that.
Solid copy.
King Arthur, we were talking about the correct way to pronounce Pendragon. And now we know. LOL had a physical version? Yes. And if I look hard enough, I think I still have the box. Maybe I'll show it on stream someday. It absolutely had a physical version. It came with a poster that had all the characters that were in it at the time. At the time. Which, given it was like 2011, there were not that many. Gosh, I wonder what might be over there. It's a mystery, isn't it? I'm not even going to use the battle scanner. I know what's over there and where it is. Not much I have to gain from that.
Heading to that location. Moving to position.
You know, I don't know what the more obscure thing is, that League of Legends had a physical version or that I felt compelled to buy it. Like I said, I was in the the alpha and beta versions of the game, having signed up for the testing, like, based on my Dota enjoyment, I guess, and I was accepted to the testing program, so there was no real reason for me to buy it. But I bought it from GameStop, and I also did work at a GameStop at the time. I feel like that's a very important caveat to mention. I don't work at one anymore, thank God. You know? Crystal, I played Dota, and I honestly liked, what was it called? Heroes of Newerth better, but it never really caught on. And I played a lot of Dota 2, but the metas just passed me by. What's the story behind the dumb area here? It is a reminder for me not to do stupid things. Like this. That's really all the story there is. It's just a funny broken English sign that somebody found somewhere in the world and put on the internet. And I thought, you know what? If I could constantly remember that it's not a dumb area here and that I shouldn't dumb here, maybe I would make smarter decisions and not lose at XCOM anymore. So, you went to Heroes of Newerth Championship just for viewing, not for playing. Crystal, remind me to tell you a funny story about Blizzard's version of that. Or no, that was Heroes of the Storm. Remind me to tell you a story that's not related to any of that at all, but instead is related to a game called Smite that I'm not allowed to tell on the stream for personal secrecy reasons. It would involve talking about what I do in my real-life job, which is a spicy secret that only I'm allowed to know. Wow! You're literally the meme, Crystal. Literally. Literally, actually. It's very secret, yes. It's a secret that you know. You should feel like, you know, privileged. But only if you want to. Yes, I taste test cayenne pepper for a living. I am a super taster. Male stripper? Yep, canonically that is what I do, TP Floyd. Related to Smite, are you a priest of a forgotten religion? I am a reverend in the Church of the Latter-day Dude. Just because I needed to marry a couple friends of mine. And it's one of the easier churches to get a ordained minister status in, so... But other than that, no.
Okay.
Also, it's safe to say this is not a trapped... this is not a trapped small. Otherwise, I would not be venturing out and looking at enemies so brazenly.
Yes, sir.
Explains the hot tub streams. Never done a real one yet. But maybe I should. You know, I got a nice bod. Not a great one, but it's nice. I'm very fit. I got an extraordinarily healthy BMI. I got those pectorals, man. Wow. 52% from half. That sucks. See, remember when I told you guys, like, around the time the Thin Men getting stronger is around the time that it kind of sucks? G Rainbow Monk, that was a line directly lifted from Adventure Time. It's an episode where, like, Jake is stretching out too much, and Finn's worried about him, and he's like, yeah, man, I got a nice bod. Just FYI. Just in case you were thinking that maybe I was gloating about myself. It's just not the case. Just whoop, 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 whoop with the troops. Yes, and I like how all of those things rhyme. Thank you for gracing us with that. I liked your use of the onomatopoeia of whoop. Sick.
That's a load of bull. On my way.
Fully sick. Gugh. Disgusting. Where do I stash my gunner at? Can I even bring one? What's the point of anything anymore, you know? That missed with the flank. It sucks. What can you do? You just try to make it happen as best you can. Taking a little bit of health off would be nice to ensure that that suppression shot is going to bear fruit, as it were. The rocket might kill him, though. That's the other problem. I'm gonna stay right there. I hate to use an AP on something so frivolous. That ought to do her. Talk about super speed. Yeah, I play with enhanced speed. And see, that's why I did that! See, I'm so smart! I'm such a smart man! A+ for me! I get a gold star for today, okay? Yeah, I do play with a mod that enhances the speed, because normal XCOM is just painfully slow for me. Once you play with it on, you can never go back, you know? I don't know what it is. That last thin man must have disappeared into the ether over there. I'm half tempted to just go trip the damn outsider so everybody just comes over here, just for convenience's sake. Flanks suppressed and alone. He wasn't alone, his comrades just chose not to help him. That's a mistake that XCOM itself makes a lot. He did halve. Why do I get a speech impediment when I stream now? I don't understand. Like, I'm a very normally eloquent and well-spoken person, and lately, when I've been streaming, I can't get any words correct. I don't know what the deal with that is. Alright, I'm waiting for that thin man to show up. This is a landed, after all. But if he makes me wait too much longer... You know, he pronouns isn't even correct for the thin man, if we're really being politically correct about it. Considering XCOM 2 makes it established canon that they're ladies. With grandes tetas, which is the political correct term for that, by the way, if you were wondering. Good shot. I'm proud of you, Sam Crystalheart, even if you're not here with us. That's a misclick. What can you do? Tetas grandes? Yep. That's the politically correct term. Why do you feel like I can speak Japanese? Well, I can speak Japanese if you need me to say words like breasts, penis, pervert, you know, or a phrase such as "this feels good," or "please don't," or "but you're my sister." And that's just because of the internet, not because of any proclivities that I have in specific. So before before you start accusing me of anything, just understand that that's the way that things are. I have nothing to do with it. I'm subjected to it. Do we just blast a rocket into this wall and have fun with it? Yeah. What about a name? What name? When you can understand hentai without subs. You know, I don't watch any of that stuff. I'm pure and true because I'm a married man. I don't partake in sophomoric indulgences,
I'm on the move.
like adult video. Thank you.
Moving to designated position.
None such.
Location confirmed.
Уже иду.
Sure is going to be the one who does that stuff, not you. So I know what you're implying. When you thought of that sentence in your head, what you wanted to say was, Sure is going to be the one who does things such as watching hentai on the internet, not you. That's what you wanted to say. But somebody who was not familiar with your intentions might have thought that you meant something different.
Something up here. Slow talk.
And am I going to explain what that different thing is? No. This is a PG-13 stream, as we've established many, many times. Ugh. Floaters everywhere. And by everywhere, I mean there's like 2, 3. Heading up to here would definitely trigger the outsider, and that's not something I'm really interested in right now. But they are going to come over the top on me, and that kind of sucks too, right? It's not really the most fun outcome that there could be. Clearly I'm the expert regarding what? Explain what you mean by that. If you would imply that I am an expert regarding animated adult videos of Japanese origin, I'm going to politely ask that you take that back. Because if I didn't know you better, Soviet Crystal, I would take that as an insult, frankly. I do know you better. But just the same, I need you to clarify. No, you're not weaseling out of this one, buddy. Not the expert of XCOM. Do not presume. Ugh, ballistic weapons. Ain't no good, none of them. Did you maybe want to hit with that shot? Help everybody if you did that. Come on, give me something here. That'll work. Okay. There is a floater left, though. Oh, hello. Hi. I'm glad we pulled back after all. That ended up being worth it. No weaseling for you. You're one of the last people who would ever get away with it. Where'd I put my scout at? You know, last time Sam Crystalheart was a scout, she got 4% killed by a cyber disc. Come to life when your floater count reaches 10. When your floater count, explain specifically what you mean by that.
Affirmative.
I'd like to know. Let's not forget there's a floater over in this direction somewhere. It's in the back of my mind. Not the front of it, but definitely the back of it. Active in a mission simultaneously. Regular floaters, they don't worry me. Heavy floaters, I hate them, bro. They're borderline impossible to shoot. I have an easier time with Muton Elites than I do with heavy floaters. Let me guess, a Shredder rocket will solve that too, huh? Actually, probably. Seven. It's a solid number. Wow, thanks for double moving all the way over there, idiot. Appreciate it. I am learning. I can learn. I'm not a lost cause. Just by pure coincidence, I managed to have put 2 and 2 together just now, as I speak. Hey, wait a minute. That might be helpful.
Let's rock.
And we go for the outsider.
Let's rock.
Definitely wasn't a trap ship, that's for sure. But 10 for a landed? That seems a little low. With some Deadeye sprinkled in. Yeah, I start to get to a point with those crazy bastards that Deadeye doesn't even matter. You just can't shoot them at all.
Getting it done.
You can march an assault like right under him and still only have a 50-50 shot.
It's killing time.
But that might also be because I'm bad at the game. Not going to discount that possibility. Never. Never will I discount that possibility. Walking in, yes, and it's the safe and secure thing to do.
On the move.
Move out.
I'm on the move.
On my way.
Just in case.
Ясно. Иду на точку.
Alright, I'm not hearing anything else.
Heading for that location.
Sorry, just had a mosquito land on my hand. It was not a pleasant experience. Yeah, we'll just stack up here.
I'm on the move.
I don't want to risk
New position.
triggering it now.
Иду. Rolling.
Выхожу.
Eyes on.
What's making that noise?
You're entering a hospital currently to meet your first niece? So normally I like get on people where I'm like, what are you doing where you can't watch Mega Team Up? But if that's what you're doing, yeah, you should do that. Meet your niece and then come back, okay?
That's affirmative. Going out.
Or are you going to make your niece a member of the Mega Team? Does Offspringy really need the experience, though? Who does need the experience?
I'm on it, Commander.
Commander, the operation.
Wow, a landed small and there was only 10. That's a bit odd. Normally far more than that. There was only 3 pods and they were very scant. I'll take it though. We didn't do any dumb here. It was not dumb area here. What's her name? We can name a soldier after her. OG Pete always having the big important thoughts. I can appreciate that. Now, do I take Ranger or Aggression with my assault? Choices, choices. You know, let's take Ranger. It's so good after all, right? Given that you have 69 base aim, you're going to get Deadeye. Sharpshooter, though. I love it so much. Sharpshooter's the best. Ugh. Getting me to take Ranger. Disgusting. Disgusting business. What's the request from Africa? Oh, it's the laser rifles. Nope, can't give them away right now. Or can I? I do need more rockets. And I'm building the extras. Ooh. No. No. Yes? I do need another Rocketeer. Who do we get? Chuckles. What a nickname. Please get more base health. I'm begging you, bro. Chuckles, come on, bro. Stop messing around. Oh, come on. Hey, Chuck, what's up, buddy? I already got a soldier named after you. Man, I haven't got a 2 scientist trade yet for sectoids. Of all the rotten luck. Let's see, we had some new soldiers hit. Finally, some decent base aim and health for some of them. Sarah Smith, I don't know who let you in. We clearly have no screening process at all. $12 alloys for 2 scientists? I need those alloys, but 2 scientists is nice. When in Rome.
Contact detected.
That's your wife, Chuckles Thunder? Is that what she prefers to be called?
Contact detected.
Engaging bogey.
Please shoot it down. Please? Please? Oh, good God.
Contact detected.
We're in pursuit.
Don't let it get away! If that's not a swift kick in the pants. At least you get something for it nowadays. Didn't used to. Not in the early days of Long War. Oh, onwards and upwards. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, we're about to lose South Africa. Doesn't mean I'm just going to sit there and let it happen. But I have to acknowledge that it's going to happen. You're not using avalanche missiles? Oh no, we're not starting this thing again. Do you have any idea how much crap I took from people because I was using avalanche missiles? Do you understand how many, well, actually... One person told me they were begging me to stop using them. Might have even been G Rainbow Monk, to be obvious. Did I say to be obvious instead of to be honest? Did that come out of my mouth? Did I say that? Part of, like, recovering from your problem is admitting you have one, right? That's how I understand it. You hear people in the background arguing? It's possible. Aren't they better versus unarmored? Perhaps. But Stingrays are just better overall in all circumstances. That's what I've been told. And therefore, you know, that's what I do. Rocketeer yet, do I? Yes, I do. I'm stupid. What is it that I don't have? An assault. That's what I need. How's the game been going? Good, Hyper. We almost won. Pretty much at the end. We're ready for the temple ship assault. Where'd my laser rifles go? I sold them. Or traded them. All because I was greedy. Stingray more like the King Ray. I like that. Nicely done. I've been told time and time again, don't you dare use avalanche missiles. Using avalanche missiles is an insult. To all of the Long War forebearers that have staked their claim upon the Long War landscape. And some person, it might have been G Rainbow Monk, but somebody put a spreadsheet in chat. They were like, you gotta look at this. This proves that Stingrays are better in all aspects. I didn't look at it. I just took their word for it. I don't read spreadsheets, man. That's not what I'm here to do.
Touching down.
I'm here to play XCOM.
We're heading to South Africa for this one, and we need to get down there fast. Reports continue to indicate alien activity taking place within a major city. The aliens are targeting civilians. Panic is going to spread.
Operation Hot Pipe. That's a good one. Spreadsheets are your favorite video game? Mine too. I like Football Manager a lot. And that is a spreadsheet with occasional illustration.
Central, strike one is locked and loaded. Awaiting drop order.
Oh, I hate this spawn. That's just the worst.
Squad is cleared to engage hostile targets.
No cover anywhere.
We have civilians on the ground. Repeat, civilians are in the AO.
Yeah, the civilians can eat my entire ASS, honestly. Considering I'm pretty sure that South Africa's going to leave no matter how I do on this terror mission. Even a perfect score of 18 out of 18 would not save me, I don't think. Thank you, Hyper, for wishing Crystal a happy birthday. Alright, bad spawn, but good first turn. Oh, it's all chrysalids. The first time I've actually been thankful to see nothing but chrysalids. Whoa, did we hit every Overwatch? That's very rare. Okay, we heard you, bro. Enough. Time to get some carcasses. Aha! There's the extra little special sauce that makes this a super fun terror mission. This is one of my least favorite terror maps. You just get everything on the map at once. I want to pin that Muton down. For the Emperor! Yes. Oh, what are we gonna do? What am I seeing that's flanked? Oh, that floater just hanging out. That's rough. There's a lot of things I want to do, but I need to make sure these chrysalids die. That's gonna be like priority number 1 at this juncture.
On my way.
I might just take both of these from here. Oof. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
On the move. Move your ass. You're safe.
Alright, we deal with the chrysalids first, then we, you know, do all other things second. Ugh. That's just rough going, no matter how you slice it. And an 82% miss is not helping me. Not at all. Okay, we need good damage here or else we're going to have to get real stupid. Oh boy. Alright, that's a bit of a breather there. That's nice to see. You like to see something like that happen. When it happens to me, it's BS, but when it happens to them, nothing wrong with it, in my opinion. Ooh, question is... Oh no, we got grenades and rockets now. We don't have to really worry about that so much. Alright. Could we put a rocket there safely from standing out here in the open? Not really, no. Not yet. Not at this point in the game. Let's get an AP out there.
I'm on the move.
3, 2, and 2. On the list of things you want to see, that's really... It's really at the bottom of it. If we're being completely honest with each other here. Might have to shoot a dumb rocket. Yeah. Not seeing much of a way around it. Wow, that was just about as bad as that could have went. We got almost nothing out of it either. That hurts. Okay. What do we do to salvage this one, I wonder? Ugh. Oh, wow. That ain't no good. Ain't no good at all. Excuse me? How do you not have squad sight on any of these people? Yeah, that's just not great. This is gonna hurt us. Not really any way around the hurt. This is gonna be painful. This is gonna be painful. Oh man. Ugh. Everything about this is bad, man. Oh my god. I can barely watch. Could you just run backwards? Okay, that works. That is a valid move. Do that again. Oh, thank the Lord in heaven. We got just about as much out of that one as we could have. Woo! The XCOM gods are on our side today, despite all indications. Okay, now we just not have to. We have to not screw up our second chance. Wow, that's magical. That's just plain magic. Okay, that makes for a very interesting situation. Wow! All right. Golly! I don't think there's... Is there an angle I can take on this guy? Oh, but I can also see that floater who's going to turn me into goo. At least there's a number attached to it, you know? I got a flash. It seems like that's what's going to have to be done. Okay, I think we're through the worst of it. I also have smoke.
Heading to that location.
Yeah.
Smoke's in the air.
Oh, he had to reload anyway. Yeah. It's about par for the course. We are extraordinarily lucky we didn't get our head ripped off by a chrysalid, though. I feel like that goes without saying. Alright, anyway. We'll just keep standing out in the open until it becomes unviable to do otherwise. That's not a flank. What would make you think that it was, Kyle? What would give you that impression? This not dumb area here.
I'm on the move. Throwing grenade.
Ho ho! Boy, that was something else right there. Okay. Alright then. What it's important to do at this point is not do dumb things. That is the best that we can hope for, given the situation. Oh, that... For some reason the cover is now destroyed? Okay.
Need a resupply.
Why do you have another turn? This is so weird! That you don't have in the zone? If I reload, will it glitch the game out?
Locked and loaded.
Nope. How did we... You know,
Good to go.
at this point I just don't have any questions that'd be valid anyway. Our sniper with the marksman rifle just really believed that she had in the zone. She just really wanted to have it. I can shoot more than once. I just have to believe in myself.
Solid copy.
Did you give him the perk extra turn? Oh! Oh, duh! I forgot! I forgot that I did that. The extra turn perk.
No rounds.
No rounds. Mm-hmm. Does anybody want to shoot this guy with their gun? Want to give that a shot, maybe? Give it a try?
Объект уничтожен.
Cargado y listo.
Moving out. Good to go.
That would be a sick perk. You just get an extra turn, just for the hell of it. Thanks for taking my close combat specialist away. That really makes me get the warm fuzzies when you do that.
Нужны победы.
Oh, no extra turn there? I guess it's only once per soldier per game per campaign. One sectoid, 2 zombies. That's probably it. Like I said, you know, no amount of civilians we rescue is going to make a difference here, so... Absolutely no point in wandering into the unknown here.
We're green to go.
No matter how appealing it seems. Come on! Oh! Hi there! See, that's why we don't go wandering into the unknown.
Adjusting aim.
Unknown to the fuck no. Agreed.
Mission accomplished.
Operation Hot Pipe was a rousing success. I've had terror missions I care about go worse than 8 for 18. That's just funny how those tend to work, isn't it?
Well done, Commander. It's always good for morale when everyone makes it home safely.
Thanks, Shen. Didn't ask for your input, though. Just throwing that out there. Trying to spread my medics out equally between Revive and Smoke and Mirrors. As for you, Boyko, you might have to get low profile just based on the fact that you have 3 base health. You're not really confidence-inspiring here. Yuck! Disgusting. Wait until you find out how mouthy Shen is in XCOM 2. From what I understand, it's a different Shen altogether, isn't it? And isn't it Bradford who's like the super mouthy guy? I've already decided. When I make it to the final mission, I'm going to buy a green woolly-poly sweater. And I will do a Bradford cosplay. Just because we both happen to have very similar head shapes and haircuts. Get some Greg Champs in the chat for that, right? 66 aim and 3 base health. God. Yuck. Disgusting. Development.
Remember, we will be watching.
Yep, South Africa is full of panic. You guys go ahead. Go hang out with the aliens. I don't care. Sorry, Crystal. I know that's where you're... I know that's your secondary nationality. I want to build alien containment. I'm still power poor, though. Oh, now this is a development here.
Enemy is
I know that you claim South Africa when in reality you're a man of the UK and always have been. Oh, that was the greatest interception of all time! Epic! Come on. Give me some good RNG after that terrible RNG. God! God almighty, come on!
Contact detected.
Are you a heavy? I think I made you an engineer. Sorry. Okay, we're done. I'm not going to lose $200. That's the important thing about it. Ugh. The random numbers have not been with us. Though we did fade a 96% flank shot earlier, so... you know, you give a little, you take a little, right? Now get out of my airspace. I can't afford to just keep giving alloys away like this. I'll do it this one time, but no more times.
Aircraft transfer complete. Transfer complete.
I got 48 hours on that. Barracks are looking good. We'll wait until Lieutenant Voice comes back. This month we are going to have to do 12 mil for 2 scientists? Yeah, we'll do it. Our lab has to be stacked by now.
To support the research.
Alright, this is an extraction. And these can go wrong.
We are confident that you will handle this.
But not this time. They're gonna go good. Good and right. I just bring full demo gear and we just blast until there's nothing left to blast. Hopefully we'll get a nice easy one to start with. I like the big, like, military armory one. It's a bit easier than the others. Just because it's so big, you know? Are there unnamed soldiers out there? Of course. You have a request? I'll put it in there, man. I make viewers happy. That's what I'm here to do. Nothing more, and nothing less. Her name is Twitch User, nickname 82. You got it. You know, it's always the liquor store.
Operating out of the UK.
Always the liquor store.
We'll need to ensure
I don't dislike the liquor store.
opportunity to finish securing the intel.
It's one of the ones that I have a more concrete strategy for.
You okay? Harriet? Is that you?
Exalt
All
Forces
right.
is one of our field operatives who was attempting to recover new intelligence by hacking an Exalt comm relay.
Bradford, shut up. I've done this a
Strike One
million
is going in
times.
To ensure the operative is covered while decrypting the data from the remaining relays. We have to keep that operative alive if we're going to recover the remaining intel. New objective received.
Mom, was that you?
Aye, aye, Commander.
I think you might have been trying knocking something over, but I don't know.
Of course, watch me screw this up after having done it successfully thousands of... Watch me screw it up after having done it successfully thousands of times. That's the sentence that I meant to utter.
There's something out there.
Good news so far. Sometimes I don't even get in the building without tripping some of these losers. Are they inside or outside? Place your bets.
That's affirmative.
Still, we'll hug the wall until
Я пошла.
the absolute right time.
Если зовут.
If you die, just make you into heavy. Yep, I can do that. Alright, I like that grouping. That's fine.
Headed there now.
Can we get an AP outside? Now, it would behoove us to destroy the cover there. If we even can, those pesky cardboard boxes are in the way.
Frag out.
Cardboard boxes. My mortal enemy.
Поехали.
What cover do you have, sir? Would you care to explain?
Объект уничтожен.
You're gonna have to make it make sense for me because right now, not getting a lot of that.
J'y vais.
Zap. Ooh. That's a real tough decision, isn't it? What's life without a little excitement? Wait, where did you come from and why are you allowed to shoot at me?
They're trying to flank us.
Excuse me? Somebody explain to me why that was allowed to happen. What? Where did they come from? Ugh. He had the perk extra turn. Alright, very good. Very good, OJP. You know, I'm an easy man to, make laugh. They're just built different. Yeah.
Запрыгался.
Bye, jerkwad. Ooh, let's get a hit here. That'd be nice.
Мне стрелять нечем.
Real monkey's paw type of situation, wasn't it?
Affirmative.
There's a reason why we brought an extra med kit, and that is the reason. That guy can't hurt me. That guy mostly can't hurt me. Boy, what a sight that is, huh? Can't always get what you want.
Все лупят по мне.
Alright. No, that won't be a flank. I think I can deny him line of sight here eventually, though. That's probably what we want to do.
J'ai rechargé.
Okay, I want that dude to die, like, a lot. I want to do it without throwing a grenade at him. 32 is just not an awesome way to go about it.
On the move.
See, if I move here, could I get one of those APs out? Yeah, we'll be alright.
Frag out.
You just get kills whatever way you can.
Иду. К бою готово.
Ring around the rosy, always. It's the only way to play. Okay, I get a free flank here. That's always nice to have. A free flank with a soldier that has ammunition. It's an important caveat. Couldn't get the crit there. Just weren't feeling it today. Alright, good start. Aside from that little extra turn snafu earlier. But, you know, how fair would it be really if I got to have it and no one else did? We got 7 of them down. There's probably at least 2 more pods, if I had to guess. And I do have to guess. It's the only way to go. How's the war going overall? I would say good. We're doing all the right things. Haven't suffered any major losses as of yet. We had 1 squad wipe early on, but it was mostly red shirts. Now here comes the fun part, where I have to try to make the guys who are over there come after me. Come on, you guys heard the explosions and all that crap in here, right? Didn't you? Yeah, me too. Yep, and you guys just stay out there and come and see me when you're ready, okay? I love how the cash register creates heavy cover here. That's just one of those little touches. So what I've never had happen here before is enemies come up the ladder at my covert operative. But of course, now that I've said something, it'll definitely happen. Guys, this is ridiculous. I need you to come in here. I'm going to give you like 1 or 2 more turns to do that, and then we're going to have to start creeping out. Yeah, they're not coming. What a disaster.
Yes, I copy.
Soviet Russia, Exalt Overwatch creeps you. Not to mention heavy firepower? No, I'd like you to mention it. Why do I get the feeling you guys are just standing out in the open near that car? Now we're going to have to waterfall out of this door. Where are you idiots?
Moving to designated position.
This kind of sucks. Okay, I saw a steady weapon over there. Change tactics? Never. But maybe a little. That just like to sit there in the back of the store until I can, you know, do other things. That's what I like. They're doing the same thing XCOM wants to do. Yeah, that's my strategy. What they're doing now is quite frankly copyright infringement and plagiarism. This strategy is patented.
That's affirmative.
Where are you? This is ridiculous.
Yes, Commander.
There they are. Just standing out in the open like I said they would be. Of course. There was 3, right? Yeah. I'm not crazy. You can't be allowed to have rockets and live. I apologize.
I'm about to start.
Just has to be where our priorities are right now. Alright, bye.
I'm rolling.
Yeah, I saw that come from a mile away. Just has to be how things are sometimes. Whew, that's stanky.
He's down.
Bro. Thank you. Alright, that's it for now. That, you know, that could have been better. But it could have been 10 times worse. You're fine. If you still got HP, then you're doing alright.
That's affirmative.
Affirmative. Moving to position. On the move.
Okay, does everybody have ammo? Good. Once more, but with feeling. Excuse me? Oh, that's not an active one. Okay, all right. It normally is. That's my bad.
I'm on the move.
Good thing I didn't make that mistake when there was more at stake. Don't make me tap the sign that I put up for myself.
J'y vais tout de suite.
King Arthur, would you care to move, or are you just trapped there forever? It's fine if you are. You can do it at your own pace.
I'm on it, Commander.
Okay, now you can move. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Tout de suite. Heading
We're gonna get you healed up before we trip this next.
On my way.
Are they pods if they're Exalt? Squads.
doucement, soldat.
Okay, I'm out of medkits. Nobody else gets shot. Okay? Thank you.
Heading out.
Commander, our operative is in position near a comm relay. We just need to activate it.
Черт! Он не сдох! Damn it! Missed the target. Поехали!
Really? You can't do any better than that?
Headed there now.
Oh! I have a command move, but it wouldn't have been any better than that.
Moving to position. Out of ground.
Slow and steady wins the Exalt race. That's what they say.
I'm on the move.
Moving out.
Ok, je bouge. За дело.
Excellent. You've decrypted a piece of the data. It looks like
All right, let's go hit that last one.
temporarily disrupted by the hack. Now we just need to find the remaining relays.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Then we'll lift off and everybody will be happy.
Headed there now. On my way.
Heading to that location.
Иду. On the move. Bien, commandant. On my way. Я пошла. Okay.
Oh, missed both of those? That's no fun.
Я пошла.
Okay, explain to me why that wasn't a flank. I'm listening.
On the move. Tango in tower. Je suis en route. J'ai rechargé. It's killing time.
We're green to go.
Everybody reload.
Green to go.
Just in case. Yeah, we should be able to just hit the relay and run from here.
We've decrypted the last of the data. Now we just need to get our operative to the evac point. We have a new objective. Excellent work, Commander.
That's about how it goes, right? King Arthur needs to have a little nap for a little while, but it's okay.
Intel decrypted. Possible
And that's 200 smackaroons straight in the bank account.
contact detected.
Oh, and they're all unavailable with one high fighter. Think it's going to stick around for 9 hours? We have an extra satellite, thank God.
Contact detected.
Commander, we've just lost one of our satellites.
Thanks.
We will now
Epic, cool, very nice.
UFO contacts over that particular nation.
That's why we keep spare satellites.
Satellite upgrade facilities at maximum capacity.
Yuck. $200 flushed down the toilet. Twitch user 82, I just noticed that you just showed up. Like a while ago. Are you the one who told... Okay, yeah, you told me to name you after you. For some reason, I thought that was King Arthur. I don't know why. Why did I do that? Why am I stupid? This not dumb area here. It's not supposed to be. 21 days. Ah, God. It'll save me money in the long run to build it fast. Because I'll get the fighter bonus. There goes all my cash.
Power generator complete.
Valerium for scientists. I need that for stuff. But okay. Ale? Maybe. Speaking of, I am out of it. So that'll probably be the end for tonight. But we will pick it up next session. If you're new to the Mega Team, we stream every Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Mostly. Sunday is community night. We do games with other people. We like to play Chivalry, Starship Troopers, Counter-Strike, and pretty much anything else that anybody likes to play. Thursdays we do indie trash and requests. If you have an indie game you want us to play, request it in the Discord. We will play it. And Saturdays are normally for XCOM. So, yeah, that's what we do. And if you're new to the Mega Team tonight, thanks for stopping by. Now, if you'll excuse me, we are going to raid a good friend of ours as soon as I figure out who that's going to be. A good friend. Shut up, self. Let's see. You are going to our good buddy Addercobb. Everybody go say hi to Addercobb. Yeah, but Crystal, you work with computers. That's what you do. Anyway, good to see you all tonight. Thanks for stopping by. Always appreciated. May the Force be with you guys. We'll see each other soon. Bye-bye now. Have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Bye-bye.